Imagine waking up one day and never seeing the world again. Would you still dare to dream? Would you still chase a future you can no longer see? Welcome to Life Spark Narratives, where we share real stories that ignite the fire within each of us. Today's story begins in darkness, complete, sudden, and terrifying. That's what life felt like for a young man when he lost his sight. The vibrant world he once knew, the faces he loved, the colors of the sunrise, all vanished overnight. It was as if a curtain had fallen, plunging him into a silent, fearful existence. In that moment, it would have been easy to surrender, to let the darkness consume him. But instead of giving up, he made a choice. He chose hope. He chose music. Growing up blind was a constant struggle. Every step was a journey into the unknown. Every new day a challenge to be navigated without sight. The world around him seemed to shrink, and his dreams felt impossibly distant. He could hear the whispers, the quiet judgments of people who saw his blindness before they saw him. He'll never achieve anything significant, they'd say. How can he have a future if he can't even see it? These words could have been chains holding him down. Yet deep inside, a different voice echoed louder, the unwavering voice of a dreamer. It was in this darkness that he found a new light. He discovered an old piano tucked away in a corner. At first, his fingers stumbled across the keys, creating nothing but random, clumsy sounds. But he persisted. Soon, those discordant sounds began to weave together, forming simple melodies. Music became his new vision. It was a language his heart understood, a world his hands could explore. He practiced day and night, his fingertips learning the geography of the keys, feeling the smooth ivory and the textured ebony. Every mistake wasn't a failure. It was a lesson, a step forward on his new path. He couldn't see the sheet music, the intricate notes on the page, so he committed every chord, every rhythm, every subtle shift in harmony to memory. Music was more than just a hobby. It became his strength, his companion, the unwavering light in his perpetual darkness. Then came the day he had only ever dreamed of. He was invited to perform on a real stage. There was no grand entrance, no dazzling spotlight following his every move. It was just him, his piano, and a room full of strangers. He took a deep breath, his heart pounding, and let his fingers find their home on the keys. And as he began to play, something magical happened. A hush fell over the audience. The scattered whispers and rustling program ceased. There was only the music, pure and heartfelt, filling the entire hall. When the final note faded into silence, the room held its breath for a moment before erupting into a storm of applause. In that wave of sound, for the first time in a very long time, he felt truly seen. That night was not an ending. It was a spectacular beginning. His music started to travel, reaching places his eyes never could. Local radio stations began playing his songs. People from all walks of life wrote to him, sharing how his melodies had brought them comfort and hope during their own difficult times. He had proven something profound to the world and, more importantly, to himself. You don't need eyes to see the beauty in life. All you need is a heart that refuses to give up, a spirit that continues to dream. Life had tried to break him, to confine him to a world of shadows, but he refused to be a victim of his circumstances. Instead, he transformed his pain into purpose. He turned his personal darkness into a source of inspiration for countless others. His story is a powerful reminder that our greatest limitations are often the ones we place on ourselves. If this story touched your heart and sparked something within you, please give this video a like and subscribe to Life Spark Narratives for more stories that matter. And don't forget to share it with someone who might need a little bit of hope today. Always remember, when the world around you goes dark, you have the power to become your own light. Keep believing in yourself. Keep fighting for your dreams. Keep creating, because the greatest, most beautiful vision is the one you build not with your eyes, but with your soul. Thank you for watching.